Deep in a lush bamboo forest lived a clumsy panda named Bobo. Bobo loved to eat bamboo. He loved to play. Bobo was always getting into funny situations. Today was going to be another big adventure for Bobo. Bobo woke up with a yawn. He stretched his paws high above his head. What a beautiful day, Bobo thought. He couldn't wait to start his morning routine. It usually involved a lot of bamboo and maybe a funny mishap or two. Bobo tumbled out of his bamboo bed. He landed with a soft thud on a pile of leaves. "Oops!" giggled Bobo. He was so clumsy, but that's what made him so lovable. Bobo ambled over to his breakfast spot. A mountain of fresh bamboo awaited him. Bobo grabbed a stalk and took a big bite. "Ah, delicious," he mumbled. Suddenly Bobo felt a sneeze coming on. Achoo! Bamboo flew everywhere. Bobo giggled at his own clumsiness. What a funny way to start the day. After breakfast, Bobo went for a stroll. The sun was shining brightly and the forest was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. Bobo loved these peaceful morning walks where he could explore and enjoy the beauty of nature. As he wandered deeper into the forest, he spotted a beautiful butterfly with shimmering wings. It fluttered gracefully from flower to flower, its wings catching the sunlight and creating a dazzling display of colors. "Wow!" Bobo exclaimed, his eyes wide with wonder. He had never seen such a magnificent butterfly before. It was as if the butterfly was dancing just for him. Without thinking, he decided to follow it. He chased the butterfly through the bamboo grove, his excitement growing with every step. The butterfly seemed to be leading him on a grand adventure. The butterfly fluttered towards a steep hill, its delicate wings carrying it effortlessly upwards. Bobo, determined to keep up, hurried after it, his paws moving quickly over the uneven ground. But in his haste, Bobo didn't notice a protruding root. He tripped over it and started rolling downhill. He tumbled head over heels, unable to stop himself as he gathered speed. He tumbled head over heels, gathering leaves and twigs along the way. The world around him became a blur of green and brown as he rolled faster and faster. Startled squirrels squeaked and scurried up trees, their tiny hearts racing at the sudden commotion. They watched in astonishment as Bobo continued his wild descent. Bobo finally came to a stop at the bottom of the hill, dizzy but unharmed. He lay there for a moment, catching his breath and trying to make sense of what had just happened. "That was fun!" he chuckled, spitting out a leaf. Despite the unexpected tumble, Bobo couldn't help but laugh at the adventure he had just experienced. It was a day he would never forget. Section 4, Coco the Mischievous Monkey. Deep in the heart of the lush green forest where the trees whispered secrets to each other and the air was filled with the songs of birds, lived a mischievous monkey named Coco. At the bottom of the hill, Bobo the panda bumped into Coco, a mischievous monkey with bright twinkling eyes that always seemed to be plotting some new prank. Coco loved to play pranks and have fun. He would swing from the trees, hide behind bushes, and surprise his friends with his playful antics. One day, Coco eyed Bobo's favorite bamboo stick. "This looks like fun," he thought, his eyes gleaming with mischief. Quick as a flash, Coco snatched the stick and held it high in the air. "Hey!" exclaimed Bobo, surprised and a little annoyed. That was his favorite stick. Bobo's eyes widened with sadness as he watched Coco wave it around. Bobo reached for it, but Coco was too quick. He darted away, his laughter echoing through the forest. Coco's laughter filled the air as he ran, weaving through the trees with the bamboo stick in hand. "Get back here!" Bobo shouted, his voice filled with a mix of frustration and amusement, and so the chase was on, with Bobo determined to get his stick back and Coco enjoying every moment of the playful pursuit. Section 5, A New Friend for Bobo. In the heart of a lush green bamboo forest where the sunlight filtered through the tall trees, lived a playful panda named Bobo. Bobo was known for his clumsiness, but he had a heart full of joy and curiosity. One sunny morning, Bobo spotted a mischievous monkey named Coco swinging through the trees. Intrigued, Bobo decided to chase after Coco, hoping to make a new friend. Bobo chased Coco through the bamboo forest, his paws thudding against the soft earth. Coco was fast, swinging from vine to vine with incredible agility. He moved so quickly that Bobo could barely keep up. The monkey's laughter echoed through the forest as he playfully teased Bobo, urging him to catch up. Bobo, being clumsy, bumped into trees and tripped over roots. Despite his best efforts, he found himself stumbling and falling, but he never gave up. His determination to befriend Coco kept him going. At one point, Bobo got stuck in a hollow log. He had been so focused on chasing Coco that he didn't notice the log in his path. With a loud thud, he found himself wedged inside, unable to move. "Help!" he cried, his legs sticking out comically. Bobo wiggled and squirmed, but the more he tried to free himself, the more stuck he became. His cries for help echoed through the forest. Coco, hearing Bobo's plea, doubled back. The mischievous monkey couldn't ignore his new friend's distress. He swung back through the trees, his curiosity piqued by Bobo's predicament. When Coco saw Bobo stuck in the log, he couldn't help but laugh at the sight. Bobo's legs sticking out and his frantic movements were too funny to resist, but Coco knew he had to help. Coco helped Bobo out of the log. With a few strong tugs and some clever maneuvering, Coco managed to free Bobo. The panda tumbled out, covered in leaves and dirt, but grateful for Coco's assistance. Bobo, pretending to be upset, let out a loud sniffle. He wanted to see if Coco truly cared. Coco, seeing Bobo's sad expression, felt a pang of guilt. He hadn't meant to make Bobo feel bad. To make amends, Coco offered Bobo the bamboo stick he'd been playing with. It was a small gesture, but it meant a lot to Bobo. The panda's eyes lit up with happiness. Bobo, seeing Coco's change of heart, broke into a wide grin. He wasn't really upset at all. He was just happy to have made a new friend who cared about him. From that moment on, Bobo and Coco's bond grew stronger. They realized that despite their differences, they could have a lot of fun together. From that day on, Bobo, the clumsy panda, and Coco, the mischievous monkey, became the best of friends. They explored the forest together, discovering new places and sharing countless adventures. They shared their snacks, played fun games, and filled the forest with their laughter. Their friendship brought joy to everyone who saw them, because true friendship is all about sharing and caring for each other, no matter how silly or clumsy you may be. Bobo and Coco's story reminds us that the best friendships are built on love, laughter, and a little bit of adventure.